Wait.
Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name's Dakota. It's my second YouTube video. And today we're going to be doing a day of eating, day in a life, what I eat in a day. I eat the same shit every fucking day, so yeah, let's get straight to it. Right now I'm actually 192 pounds. I just weighed myself this morning, and I eat about 4,200 calories a day, around there. There's some things I don't weigh out, but first, before I eat anything in the morning, Ryan put me on this. Actually, I'm gonna let him explain it.
Oh.
It's the aloe vera.
Yes.
With some lemon juice.
Has your gut been feeling better?
Yes, bro.
Bro, it like cleanses you.
It literally does.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you just feel good.
We be gut cleansing up in this bitch.
Yes, sir. Good for the skin, too.
Yep. And anti-inflammatory.
Yes, sir. Relaxes the gut.
Yes. Good stuff right here.
Just
I kind of just don't
You eyeball it?
Yeah, I kind of just go like this. That's pretty good.
That's at least 4 ounces probably.
Yeah. And then I just do like a nice little squirter of the lemon juice.
No.
That shit is tart too, so.
Yeah. It's a tart drink.
It is a tart drink. And then I have these electrolytes that I usually am getting sebum. This is some Walmart brand. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. In there too. Oh, and my creatine. Take 5 grams of creatine.
Is creatine natural? Explain to the viewers.
Scoop it of creatine. I'm running out of this shit. So, shout out Raw. Sponsor me. There we go. There's some water in there. That's about good. Get a shot of Marv over there. Look how dumb he looks over there. Yeah, also shout out Ryan for filming this.
Yes, sir.
Here you go. Throw it up. Shout out to bro filming this. I'm not paying him shit. I usually just slug.
Same. Actually, I've been just slurping it while I stretch.
Yeah, I low-key want to just sip this.
Like a yoga girl.
Tastes pretty good. What?
A yoga girl.
A yoga? Oh, yoga girl.
Just sipping a cute drink while you're stretching.
Need me a fucking pink twink.
Oh.
Isn't that shit good?
Bro, wait, that's actually really good.
Shout out fucking True Labs. That's what the hydration is. Let's go straight to it. Let's go meal one. Start with, it's gonna be a blueberry protein waffle. Shout out John Jewett. Ryan know who that is. And then I also have a little side of 2 eggs and side of yogurt with, right now I'm running cantaloupe. It's either cantaloupe or pineapple. All right, we're gonna start, get a big ass bowl like this for my batter mix. We're gonna do dry ingredients first. This right here is oat flour or just ground up oats. You can really just put oats in a blender and blend it up to get it nice and fine like this. Literally a powder. I also use a scale for all my meals. People may think that's fucking weird, but it's not.
What do you have to say to people who think it's weird?
I don't know. This is just how I roll, I guess. What I've been doing for the past 2 years, so I know exactly what I'm eating every single day, so it's
feel reassured.
Yeah, I do 80 grams of this, and it looks like I'm gonna have to frickin' blend up more. 80 grams of oat flour. Perfect, exactly 80. Like I said, I like to do dry ingredients first. Then I just eyeball the baking powder. This is baking powder. It's about good. Fries.
You got the animal way.
Yes. So this
is
is, dude, so good. Shout out John Jewett, put me on. This is
God.
his exact recipe. You can actually look up the video, but don't watch it, just watch mine. So yeah, this is Animal Whey protein powder. You guys can use any type of protein powder you would like. This one's really good. This is frosted cinnamon bun. Bro, it's so good. He does 20 grams in his video, but I'm doing 30 because I want to. And it tastes better when there's more protein powder. 30 grams. Now I'm gonna mix up my dry ingredients. Like so. Alright, let me get my wet ingredients. And this is the special ingredient, pumpkin. I know it sounds crazy, but it's good.
It's a must.
He explained that the pumpkin is a good binding agent. So it helps with mixing everything together and getting that nice.
It like thickens it up.
Yeah, thickens it up. Have you used it before?
Yeah, with the pancake recipe.
Yes. I do 20 grams of pumpkin. Actually, I've been doing 30, so let's do 30 grams. And it really, if you go over, if you're under, it really doesn't matter.
Within like 5 grams is like, it's alright.
Then I do egg whites. I do 20 grams of egg white. Zero this sucker. 19, 20 exactly. Look at that. What's up? Now, you bring it over to the sink. And you fucking dump it all out. Well, you want to get it to a nice consistency, but you don't want it to be too thick, and you also don't want it to be too runny. So just that median, whatever that is, a little bit at a time. Mix her up. A little bit at a time. Add a little bit more water. And I do this every single morning, so if my waffle turns out like shit, I'm gonna be pissed, especially for this video. Alright, so it's getting there. So this looks good. It's nice, it's thick, but it's also runny. That's what you want. It's perfect, actually. Perfect! Shout out Lily's Dark Chocolate, sponsor me. Really good stuff. Sugar-free chocolate chips. I do the serving size. I do kind of want to do more, but it is 4.5 grams of fat per serving. So I do 14 grams of. Yeah, we'll do 17 today. Now I get frozen blueberries. I do 70 grams of frozen blueberries. Oh fuck! Looks like it's about to be 80. Take some out.
Gotta get the ones on the top.
I don't want it to touch the 69. Oh, 70 exactly. Whew, oh.
You kind of look like you're wearing a dress. What was that pop?
Alright guys, we're back at it. Ryan had a good idea throwing the apron. This is my mother's apron, so it's pretty fire actually. I might actually throw on a fit with this one day. What do you think?
Honestly, you
She
could.
would go crazy. I have my brand new waffle maker that I just got. Bought it from Walmart. My other one was pretty shitty, but this is heating up right now. We're gonna let this heat up. I'm gonna heat up the pan for my eggs. I put it on about medium heat. Free range, fresh brown, large eggs, organic. You don't always have to get organic eggs, but I thought since I'm making a video, why don't I? I usually do try and get the best type of egg, but I'm gonna crack my eggs in here.
That's primal in the measuring cup.
Yes, bro. It's like we're actually filming a cooking video with the apron and shit. That's hilarious, bro. Just get my eggs. I only do 2 eggs.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, it's really easy. I also, you know what? It sounds a little crazy. Cottage cheese. Really good for you. A lot of protein in here. I do about 20 grams. It's really not that much, but mix it in. Get a nice mixer in here.
Alright.
Let this heat up as well. Again, medium heat. This is how I cook my eggs, my scrambled eggs. You'll see in my later meal, I do my beef and rice with 2 eggs on top, but they are sunny side up and not scrambled. While we wait, let's get my other side. I do this Siggy's simple ingredient skyr. It is yogurt. This is vanilla flavored. And then I just cut up this cantaloupe yesterday, so it's nice and fresh. You gotta try one. It's good as fuck. Do you like cantaloupe? Mad good.
People hate on it.
It's so good, bro. All right, so I do 1 serving of this, which is 170 grams. $171, it's fine. And then I do, usually it's either cantaloupe or pineapple, but I just started doing cantaloupe because I haven't had cantaloupe in a while. So I'll do 120 grams around there. I put it in the yogurt. It's really good. 120 exactly. Holy shit, I'm tough. Olive oil, Pam.
Very probably not optimal, but
Probably not at all, but We usually get the good
Avocado.
brand from the avocado oil from
Yeah.
Costco. That's that shit. But
Yeah.
we didn't have any, so I had to get
Viewers,
this.
use avocado oil.
Yeah, don't use this. Don't use pan. All right, so I just give a nice little spray. It says it's non-stick, but I don't trust it. So. Also, this is a cast iron skillet. Everyone should be using a cast iron skillet. If you're not using one, you're probably gonna die in like 30 years. Shout out my mom giving me that shit. All right, we are going to dump all of this on to here. Hopefully this shit comes out good, bro. I'm gonna be mad if it doesn't. Spread it out a little bit. Get it in the crevices. It's gonna be a little wonky looking frickin' waffle, bro, but shoot. Get every last bit. Yeah, whatever. All right, we're gonna close this sucker up. We're gonna do a timer of 4 minutes, and we're gonna let that sucker sit. While that sits, let's roll over here. I think we're ready to go. Spray this sucker on. I like to put on my scrambled eggs when the pan is really, really hot because they cook really quick. Usually people wait, like put it on low ass heat and then just like slowly cook them, which that probably tastes a lot better, but this is a lot quicker and a lot more efficient in my opinion. So this is just how I cook it. Cooks in like 2 seconds.
Look at the mini spatula though.
And then we just move it around here. Look how fast that's cooking. Super efficient. And boom.
What is that? Under a minute.
Under 30 seconds. You don't gotta go crazy trying to freaking cook it. Slow cook it like you're a sous chef or some shit.
Crock pot type meal.
For real. Then I salt and pepper these puppies up. And look how quick that was, guys. Come on. I mean,
Spawned a wild Suki.
picking up eggs that I dropped on the floor. Oh, I just dropped them on his back.
You're getting it, buddy. There you go. Good boy.
I don't want this to get cold, so I'll just throw some aluminum foil on it. I know aluminum foil is probably not the best, but
Just shut the fuck up.
I'll put this in the fridge while we wait. And now we wait. Our timer just went off. We're gonna check our waffle here. Oh. See, it's a bit mushy, but that's okay. I mean, it's kind of like a pancake. I might put it down for a little bit more and let it just cook a little bit. This is only my 3rd time using this new waffle maker, so I'm not used to it, so chill on me. But yeah, let's let that sucker sit for another minute or 2. This is as best it's gonna get. It's still gonna be good. It's kind of like a pancake, just in the form of a waffle. But chill on me though, because this is my 3rd time using this waffle maker, so still trying to learn the perfect way to make my waffle every morning. Look at that shit. I'm tough. We got my waffle right here, beautiful. And instead of syrup, I don't use that high fructose corn syrup. Fuck all that shit because it's horrible for you. Gotta use this, or use maple syrup, pure natural maple syrup. But I used honey for my wetness on the waffle. I do 1 serving, which is 21 grams. Look at this beautiful garnish. Boom. Oh fuck, I forgot to put butter on. It's alright. This might be fat ass, but I just use whipped butter. I don't really give a shit. James English, so. Nice little butter. This is salted butter too, so it gives that nice little salt to it. It's really good. Bring this over here. This is where I eat all my meals. This is meal number 1. I also add ketchup on top of my eggs. I don't really measure it. I just fucking go for it. But yeah, this is meal number 1. Put up the calorie count right here and the macros as well. I'm pretty sure it's like, I want to say like 900. I don't know. I can't remember. I have it tracked, but I'll update you guys after I'm done eating. Just finished up all 3 parts of my first meal. Now I'm going to rest a little bit. Usually I have this meal and then my second meal, and then my second meal would be my pre-workout meal. And then I'll go to the gym, come back, have my 3rd meal, and then I'll have my last meal later in the day. But I'll catch you guys when I'm preparing my second meal. Alright, this is meal number 2. This meal consists of tuna on a everything bagel with a side of potatoes, and also I have an orange as well. This is my pre-workout meal. This is nothing too crazy, but it's really good. It's one of my favorite meals. So I start with tuna, albacore. Open this sucker up, and usually when look at Tukey. Just pan the camera to Tukey. He already knows what's up. As soon as I bust out this can opener, he comes running. He knows exactly what it is. He smells that tuna. And if Buster, I don't know where Buster is. He might be outside, but that's my cat. And he will also come running. And I have these 2 bowls here because I always give them the tuna juice. Ryan's making a face right now.
Yo, you're gross.
They love this shit. It's good for them. Get the tuna juice out in these 2 bowls. A lot of people don't like tuna. I love this shit. Usually if Buster were to be here, I don't know, I think he's outside, I'll bring this bowl over here up on top of the washer and dryer because that's where he eats his food. And then I give Tukey this one, I put his right here.
Good boy there, buddy.
Look, and he goes to town. He goes to town. So I'm gonna scoop this out. Okay. So now I'm gonna grab my scale. I'm gonna go to grams. I weigh all my food in grams, by the way, except for some things which you'll see later in the video. And again, back at it with the Siggies. This is plain yogurt. I know this sounds really gross, but I put yogurt in my tuna. Usually people do mayonnaise. Mayonnaise really isn't the best for you, and especially if I'm eating this every day, you gotta find an alternative, and this is the best alternative that you can do. It does have a different taste than mayonnaise, obviously, but it's still really good. So I do 60 grams of this, 63 it is. And then I'm gonna grab my relish. I don't know how people usually make their tuna, but ever since I was a kid, my mom put relish in my tuna. So I do 20 grams of relish, 25 it is. I am wrong. Usually I put this aside. Now I'm going to get my potatoes. I get these little potatoes, the mini potatoes. I usually do around 130 grams. Oh shit. Perfect, 130, look at that. Wash them first, by the way. And also, the reason I'm making this video, whoever's watching this video, can get some inspiration, maybe. I know it's not really a lot of variety here, but maybe it'll give them some ideas for their meal plan, or if it's just whatever you want to eat today. Maybe you can just try one of these meals out. They're also really easy to make, so anyone can do it. It's not like I'm like a sous chef I'm gonna be, although I could be, you know what I mean? I grab my potatoes, I slice them like this. Nice slicers here, just about that thick. I'm gonna throw these into a mixing bowl. I don't use this big of a bowl usually, but here's my olive oil. I don't weigh this out. This is one of the things that I just don't weigh out, even though I should, because it is a lot of calories, but I don't really give a shit. Just douse these suckers in some olive oil. Extra virgin, by the way. We're gonna come over here. This is the spice section. Look at all them spices, bro. Shout out Mama J. First spice we're gonna get, garlic powder. It's a go-to. I'm big on seasonings, by the way, so you're gonna see me seasoning my beef later tonight. Just wait, because that shit choking me up. Hella garlic powder. Dark chili powder, that's that shit. I don't do a lot of this, you know, nothing crazy. A little paprika. I like to add the paprika in there, a good amount. Next, we get our onion powder.
Label's not even fixing.
Season these hoes up. Big ingredient for me, I love Italian seasoning. This is literally my favorite shit ever, and it makes the potatoes taste so good. Give that shit a smell. So I throw a good amount on there. Oh yeah, these boys are seasoned for sure. This is my beautiful air fryer. Look at that thing, a little gross actually, I need to clean it out. All right, got all these suckers spread out, and we're going to do 410 degrees. I know it sounds like a lot. Do 15 minutes. Again, that sounds like a lot, but I take them out at 8 minutes. I don't know why I could just do 8 minutes, but this is just what I've always been doing. So I'll have it at 410 for 15 minutes, but take it out at 8. And it's perfect every time. I use this type of bagel, Dave's Bread, good brand. Everything bagel, by the way. Throw this in my toaster. Not toasting it just yet, but just wanted to show you all what bagel I eat with my tuna. While we wait for this, let's make the rest of my tuna. Back to the seasoning drawer. Again, the garlic powder. The seasonings with the tuna and the potatoes are pretty similar, but there is a little bit of a difference. This is Trader Joe's salmon rub. I know this is like, you should probably rub it on some salmon and then put it in the oven, I know, but I mean, give that shit a smell, bro.
Bro, that
Like,
sounds
that's
like
so
that
good.
sounds like a Hers barbecue chip.
Literally, it's so good, bro. Also, celery salt. Not a lot of this. You just do like a little dash of this.
What do you have to say for the viewers that are concerned about your sodium intake?
I don't think about it. Sodium, schmodium, you know what I mean? Nah, I should probably get that checked out for sure. Back at it with paprika. Nothing crazy. Do like to do a little bit of the dark chili powder again. Just a little bit. I think that's it for the tuna. So I'll mix this sucker up. Mix her up, mix her up. And yes, I do intake a lot of sodium, so.
Don't matter.
That ass don't matter, bro. My cholesterol chilling. I'm not worried.
Drink water and sweat.
That ass. Drink a lot of water. I drink 40-ounce water bottle. I drink about 4 of those a day, so I think I'm good. This is what I also eat with my, it's an orange. Usually they're actually bigger. I usually eat like the big ass navel oranges. This is a navel orange. I don't know why it's so small. Wash it first. Slice up this orange. I wash my cutting board, by the way, and this knife. This is how I eat my oranges. Oranges are a great source of vitamin C. It's also good for pre-workout. Just nice boost of energy.
It's good to eat fruit before activity, the gym, or any athletic sport.
That's right.
The fructose.
That sugar, that natural sugar. That's what you need. I eat dates, by the way, too. I eat 2 dates a day, but I might start eating them with this meal just because I do eat my dates with my beef and rice meal, and that should just be getting too hefty. Because dates are very calorie dense, and that meal itself is calorie dense as fuck. Plus the shake on top, it's like 1,900 calories, bro. It's so bad. Right before bed, too, bro. It's not good. I gotta figure that shit out.
Dude's just talking to me, not even the viewers at this point. Yo.
Wow. Just absolute beauty. No some, but there we go. And my bagels are done. Not really even toasted that crazy, it doesn't really matter. Then I grate my tuna, slap it right on the bagel. I actually used to do like a tuna melt on the stove, but that also takes more time, and I'm trying to be as time efficient as possible, so. This is meal number 2, pre-workout meal. Macros go right here. I'm pretty sure this is like 600 calories. I don't know. I gotta look into the app. I can't remember. I'll throw this down. I'll update when I'm done, and then we'll go hit the gym. Peace. All right, we're about to head to the gym, but first, I don't take this every day, but intra-carb, intra-workout, and EAAs, basically just liquid carbs. It actually tastes really freaking good. Helps with giving your muscles the energy and during your workout. And then for this is just more for this like recovery. You want to drink this before your workout or during your workout. That's why it's called intra-workout. I usually do 16 ounces of water. This is also not needed for a workout. You don't have to take this, but it is good. Look how big that scooper is. Although raw does a good job of not making it chalky, not making it thick and like gross. It's very smooth. That's what I like about raw. Sponsor me, raw. Yo, C-Bomb, sponsor me. And this is a good mix too. I got Island Slushy and Lemon Lime. Throw that in there. Now we're about to head to the gym. I'm gonna go hit legs, hamstrings. I'll see you guys after the gym. We're back from the gym. Good workout. Thought I'd throw the apron on because I forgot to throw it on during my last meal, so. And this shit drip. This shit is drip. Right now I have my meal prep laid out. This is what I made this I don't know how many days ago I made this, but this is 11 ounces of chicken, 85 grams of rice, and then around 20 to 30 grams of black beans. But I also add my onion and peppers as well. These are bell peppers. This is kind of just like a Chipotle bowl. Shout out Sean Hunsaker, actually put me on the Chipotle bowl because my chicken and rice meals have been getting pretty bland and make me want to gag, so had to switch it up. But yeah, I'm gonna cut up some of these peppers and onions and then I'll throw them on my meals. I just thought I'd show you guys what I meal prep every week. I'm using this to cut everything up. It's one of these things. Shout out Pampered Chef, mad, what's it called? Efficient. You go to work. Beautiful. Let me throw this on there. Sprinkle some. Damn, Buster. Mercy. I'll do the onion. Look how colorful this is. And I'll pick this one since it's the most colorful. And I'll pop this sucker in the microwave. And I do about 2 minutes, by the way. There we go. Also, I forgot to say, these are chicken thighs, and I use jasmine rice, by the way. I don't cook on the stovetop anymore. I cook in the oven because it's more efficient. And like I said before, I'm time efficient, so. So now that my chicken is out, I like to add salsa on top. This is the rest of Paste Chunky Salsa. Just picked this up today at the store. This is home style Mexican salsa. So I'm gonna load this shit up. Again, I'm not weighing this out. I don't really care what y'all gotta say. And I know you guys might call me fat ass here, but sour cream, it hits. It's just a nice binding agent with the chicken and rice. Again, I don't weigh this out, just eyeball. That's about good. Look at that. This is meal number 3, chicken and rice, Chipotle bowl. Pop the macros right here. I think this is like, I'm not even gonna guess, I don't remember. This is usually my post-workout meal. It depends on the day, but then I have one more meal later tonight. I'll catch you guys once I'm done. Just finished on meal 3. Probably wait a couple hours, 3-4 hours, and then going to make my last and final meal. Also my shake, and I'll show you guys how to make that as well. Catch you guys when I go make my next meal. All right, it's my last meal. It's like 9 o'clock. We gotta hit a movie at like 10:10. So I gotta make this shit real quick, and then I'm gonna throw it down real quick. This is my beef and rice meal. I'll do my beef and rice, and then I do 2 eggs on top. So first, beef in a bag. Usually comes in the packaging, but Ryan, you know the packaging's shitty. Where you put yours in a bag too? Do you? But actually first I'm gonna weigh out my rice. I weigh my rice uncooked. So I do 85 grams of rice. Perfect. Now I'm going to wash my rice.
That's a must.
Should be washing your rice. Should be good. Then I'm gonna throw it in my pot. I do 2/3 cup of water. Usually you just want to make sure it's covering the rice, like the rice, there's not any rice that's above the water. Put this over here. I'm gonna turn this burner on high. Wait for that to come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn the burner off and put the lid on top for it to evaporate all the water. And now I'm going to weigh out my beef. This should be 8 ounces, hopefully. 811, look at that. And no need for extra beef, so let's put it back in the bag that we don't need. 801.
There's no way you're serious right now. Shit, too expensive.
Too expensive, gotta be saving it, bro. Always make sure you're washing your hands as well. I wash my hands multiple times during
I see people cooking and I'm like, bro, did you wash your hands once? Like, the whole time?
Crazy.
Like,
You have to be washing your hands, especially when you're touching beef or chicken. We're back at it with some seasonings. A lot of people like to put their beef on the stove first, cook it, and then season, or cook it while they're seasoning it. But I don't do that. I season my beef before I put it onto the pan. We're gonna start out with the go-to garlic powder. And you guys are gonna be like, damn, boy. But you know me, I like my seasonings. That's a lot of garlic powder, but that's how I like it. You gotta go wild with the paprika.
that's what gets with the char.
That's a big thing when I look for when I cook my beef is the char. I was taught how to cook beef this way by Jay Lane. It was a video of his that he made. Oh yeah, so I do the dark chili powder. Also, this blackened spice rib rack blackened seasoning. Really good. You don't really need a lot. Gotta go back to the Italian. That's that shit. Love that shit. I always throw this shit on my pizza too. It's really good. Okay, so that's coming to a boil over there. I'm gonna let it boil up for another couple seconds. Oh, and I'm forgetting my onion powder. That's another thing that I put on, so. This is coming to a boil, so I'm gonna just completely turn it off and I'm gonna throw this on top like that. And it's gonna evaporate all the water and it's gonna make that rice taste real good.
I think you do both sides.
Well, see, look.
Alright, explain.
Ryan's saying he flattens his first and then he seasons both sides. But for me, I season it all like this and then I just rotate it like this. Make sure it's like all dry, no wet spots. Then I start to mix her together. Once it's all mixed in like this, I'm going to flatten. That looks about good. While I am seasoning my beef, I turn on my stove, my burner, to about medium heat.
So if you're ever at the Joneses' house, probably around the 4.
That's, yeah. The 4 is usually the medium. I usually, with the cast iron skillet, cast irons get really hot. I usually wait till it gets like really, really hot. And then I oil that shit up. Again, this is something I don't weigh, which I should weigh out. It's usually about a tablespoon. All right, while we wait for the pan to heat up. I usually make my shake. This is my infamous shake.
And which bodybuilder did you get this from?
Actually, no one. I actually came up with this shake myself. So this is something I have every night. And I don't get sick of it. It's like the one thing I don't get sick of. I'm gonna start with 100% grass-fed whole milk. That's that shit. This is the best. Shout out Duddy. He knows exactly what this milk is. It's the best milk in the world. I do 310 grams. Whole milk, always whole milk. Never 2%, never skimmed. Egg whites, I know it sounds fucking gross, but I'm telling you, this is a great source of protein and you don't even taste it. And it gives that salty taste to the shake. There's a sweet and salty, so it's really good. And I do 95 grams of this. Doesn't matter if they're brown, they're still gonna taste good.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not racist. 2 bananas. The frozen bananas are so much better in the shake, but still good. Okay, now back to the...
That was clean.
That was clean. I was ready to back to the animal way. That cinnamon bun. I do a full serving, which is 32 grams. Next, I put in 100% pure, raw, unfiltered honey. I do a full serving of this, 21 grams. Takes a minute. And lastly, I will add peanut butter. I do a full serving of peanut butter. And that's the chunky peanut butter. Don't come at me because that shit good.
You should always get that brand. Explain why you picked that.
The reason I picked this brand, this specific Smucker's, the natural, is because it only has 2 ingredients, peanuts and salt. And that's how it should be for every single frickin' peanut butter. Not no nasty shit. I don't even know what's in peanut butter these days. What's that one, goober? The one, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
The jelly and
yeah,
the peanut
jelly
butter.
and peanut butter. I don't know. I don't want to know what the fuck's in that shit, bro. All right, so I do 32 grams of this. This is a hefty shake, but it's easy to get down. Oh, perfect.
Can't
The-
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's looking hot here. Now it's time to throw on the olive oil. And I douse that shit, make sure it's nice and then I, make sure it's covered the entire bottom. And now we are ready to add our beef. It's like kind of like a big ass smash patty. You know what I'm saying? You hear that? That's what you want to hear when you're cooking beef. And nice flatten it out here. We're gonna let that sucker sit. I just go until I think it's ready to be flipped. Once I flip it, I'll show you guys what I do to chop it up and stuff.
You can always take a peek too.
Yeah, you can always like scoop under, see what that side is good or not. But all right, let's finish this shake.
Another speed ramp.
Last ingredient is ice. I like to have a lot of ice. This is probably gonna overflow, but fuck. That happens sometimes. Usually when the bananas are too big, we're gonna come over here and blend this sucker up. Cool. Try this. Non-biased reaction. Go ahead. Damn, Bershey spilled it on himself.
No way.
Is that shit good?
Tastes like peanut butter banana.
Pull up that video. This looks ready to flip. I'll show you what I'm looking for. See all that? That's what I'm looking for. That char, that nice crispiness. And I like to flatten her again. I kind of waited a bit long to flip this. I kind of did it on purpose just to show y'all what I look for when I cook beef. That nice dark char makes it taste really good.
And it's not a burn. Like,
Yeah, it's not a burn, yeah.
Major difference.
Yes, major. It is a bit, look, alright, this isn't the best, but it's because I waited too long, but it's okay. I'll turn off the burner. It looks very dry right now, but that's okay. I waited a bit too long to flip it. Now we're just gonna dish this. Just trust the process. I know it's a little frickin' dry. I fricked it up a little bit, but it's still gonna taste amazing. Rice is ready. Scoop it out. Cover that sucker up, make sure it stays hot. We're gonna turn this burner back on. I'm gonna bust out my eggs. We're going 2 eggs, and I'm gonna do these sunny side up. Oh, also when these are cooking, I add my salt and pepper. Mr. Sodium. Alright, so these are about done. I'm gonna let them sit for another minute, but they're about done, looks like. And then I'll just slide these suckers right on top of my beef and rice. And then I'll hit you guys with a little garnish at the end too. So I'll keep it a surprise until we get to that part. You're gonna have to stay tuned. Throw these right on top. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And for the special garnish, surprise, surprise, Tabasco Sriracha. And watch this. Get the frick out of here. Let's go back for good measure. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. All right, so this is meal number 4. Yeah, let's go frickin' chow this shit down. All right, so this is meal number 4. We have beef and rice and our 2 eggs on top. Also, I have this meal with a side of date. Side of 2 dates. Probably gonna have to switch this out. I'm probably gonna have to move my dates to earlier in the day because this is a lot of calories all at once, especially right before bed. Not the best to do. Don't recommend. Got my shake here as well. Macros will be right here in the corner for you. And yeah, we're gonna have to go catch a movie here. I'm gonna probably have to eat this in the car, but I'll update you guys when I'm done. Peace. Just finished my meal in the car.
Holy fuck.
I had to get it in before we went to the movies. We're gonna go watch Deadpool. I still have my shake. Hopefully I can bring it in and they won't tweak. But yeah, just finished this, so gonna go watch this movie. I'll update when I get back. All right, y'all. It's like 1:06 right now. We just got back, but I did not actually eat my dates. I have 2 dates that I have to eat, unfortunately. I know this isn't ideal at all, eating at 1:08 a.m., but you know, I gotta get it done. Usually, guys, I'm not eating at 1:08. This is not, it's just because I went to the movie theater. I usually finish up my meals around 11:30 latest. I should be waiting at least 2 hours after I eat to let my food digest and then go to bed. That's definitely something I can improve on. But all right, so this is the end to this video. I just want to say thank you if you made it this far. Appreciate you for watching it. I'm gonna pop up the total macros. Throw that right there. Total macros for the day. I think it's around 4,200. I'm pretty sure it is. Just so you can just get an idea. This is what I eat every single day. And before I end the video, I just want to say, I know a lot of people may think, who especially aren't well versed in the bodybuilding community, may think it's a lot of food. 4,200 calories is a lot of food. Yes, you're right. It is a lot of food. But this is unfortunately how much food I have to eat to gain weight. I know that sounds pretty crazy, but it is true for anyone wondering. I am trying to gain weight right now, and I do have big goals in mind, especially in the bodybuilding aspect of it. Definitely would like to get on stage and compete in the next couple years, and I will be coming in first place. So I will do whatever it takes to reach my goals and be where I want to be in life. If eating 4,200 calories is a part of that, then I will do it. So hope that you guys, or whoever's watching this video, enjoyed it. I hope that you can get something from it, maybe a new meal out of it, get some inspiration in that way. Also, if you do make one of the meals from the video, let me know in the comment below how it was. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, it's okay. We all have different taste buds. So this is the end of the video. Appreciate y'all watching this far, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I got some good ideas coming up here pretty soon. But yeah, just stay tuned for upcoming videos. Peace.